Hello everyone, and welcome to Flexibility Friday with me, Adrian. Today we'll be using a stick to stretch. You can also use a hockey stick, a mop handle, or whatever stick-like object you have lying around. Let's start off with a shoulder and chest stretch. I want you to have your palms face down as you grab onto your stick, and bring the stick above your head and reach back as far as you can. Now, if you're quite flexible and you can reach far back behind you, excellent, but don't try to force the movement. Try to keep your shoulders low. Pull that stick back. You should feel a nice stretch in your shoulders and in your chest. We're going to hold this for about 15 more seconds. Now make sure not to hyperextend. You want to keep your stomach relatively flat, keep your core pulled in, keep your posture nice and tall. Let's go for 5 more seconds. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next is going to be a shoulder stretch. Our palms are going to switch to face up. I'm going to drop my shoulders down, keep my posture tall. I'm going to pull the stick towards one side while using the other hand to assist and enhance that stretch as much as I can. Now I'm going to feel it in my shoulder and a little bit in my bicep. Let's hold this for about 10 more seconds. My palms are still face up. And I'm using this hand to assist. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. So here, we're going to cross the body. This arm is going back, my posture is staying neutral, and this arm is assisting and pushing that back and feeling a nice stretch in my shoulder and in my bicep. We're going to hold this for about 15 more seconds. Now, don't try to force any of these movements. The goal is to feel a stretch, the goal isn't to feel pain. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Next, we're going to go for a lat stretch. From here, we're going to do this one arm at a time, but we can also do both, which I'll show you at the end. So with our arm extended, either on top of our dowel or stick, or on the side in a neutral grip, we're going to extend our feet back, extend that arm, and reach forward till we feel a nice stretch right in our lat. You're going to feel it maybe behind the armpit, a little bit in the back of the arm as well. We're just going to hold this for 10 more seconds. You want to feel a nice stretch across here. Make sure whatever your stick is also planted into is firm. We have carpet, so make sure it's not slippery. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. So planting the stick down, keeping a neutral grip either sideways or on top, and leaning our body forward so that our wrist ends up going above our head or at it. And our goal here is to feel a nice stretch behind the armpit and a little bit in the back of the arm. Let's go for 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Last one here, we're going to go for another shoulder stretch. This time we're going to incorporate a little bit of the collarbone and the side of the neck. From here, whichever side the stick is on, for me, the stick is on my left side. I'm going to take my left leg and bring it forward. Once I do that, I'm going to take the stick, bring it behind my left leg and in front of my right. Then I'm going to close that gap. I'll show you from the side. So here, my left leg is traveling forward. The stick goes behind my left leg and in front of my right. I close that gap. Then I can lean away and feel a nice stretch across my shoulder, the side of my neck, and maybe a little bit in the front. So I'm using the stick as leverage in this stretch. My hand is actually a bit loose. My goal is not to push as hard as I can. My goal is just to feel a nice stretch. Let's go for 5 more seconds here, then we'll switch sides. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Now my right leg is going in front, so the stick from my right side goes behind my right leg and in front of my left. I then close that gap with my legs and lean away. My goal is to feel a stretch in the side of my shoulder, in the front, and across the side of my neck. My hand is relatively loose. I'm still gripping onto the stick, but it's not with an iron grip. Let's be here for 10 more seconds. 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Those are some stretches you can do with just a stick lying around your house. Hope you all have a wonderful Friday and stay mobile.